Well, it's a pretty big day at the altar. Check it out. That there is a D7 and the answer to my prayers. This here is, for those of you who have followed our story at all, this is where the burnt forest was when the fire hit the altar. Fortunately, the front of the forest is still, God just protected it. It's still beautiful. When you pull up, it's gorgeous. And it went right past my cabin here. The fire went right past my cabin and it didn't do any damage there. But as soon as it got to the back forest, this all was totally destroyed. And so it has been my prayer for the last couple years since the fire that we be able to push over all of those burnt trees. The ones here were too small to really do anything with. The one on the other side, the trees on the other side of the highway, we were able to, we purchased a sawmill, and my 17-year-old son and his buddies, they cut all those trees into hundreds and hundreds of 8x8s and 10x10s and big timber, because one day we want to have beautiful cabins out here for you to come and enjoy. And we want to have a big, beautiful timber frame barn out here where you can come and we can worship and gather. But so we were able to use some of those trees, but these trees here, they were too small to really do much with. And so we just, our desire was to push them all over, burn them, and we want to dig a beautiful pond here and have a pond, and we'll have cabins around the pond, and we'll put that beautiful timber frame barn, which we've been dreaming about, right along the, on the pond overlooking the water. And so that's kind of the vision, long-term vision for the altar. But these things just cost millions and millions of dollars. So you just take it one step at a time. And you have the vision, but you just trust God for the provision. And it's just one day at a time, one step at a time. Well, one of my first prayers, one of the first steps was we just got to get those trees pushed over. And I had pictures on my prayer wall. I have a prayer wall upstairs where I have pictures of all of our partners. Yes, I pray for you, partners. And on that wall, I also had some pictures of big equipment, a D6, a D8, rock trucks, backhoes, and I've been praying, God, I need some big steel out here to push these trees over. That's step one. We just got to clear the area for the pond. Well, we had a very generous donation come in, and actually two generous donations, which was enough to get all of these trees cleared. And so that's what's happening right now. We got a D7 out there pushing all those trees over. And so it's very, very exciting. It was heartbreaking to see that spot burnt, because that's where we had built trails for the intercessors. Any of you who follow our ministry, I'm an intercessor first and a preacher second and a business guy third. But I love intercessors. And we had we had beautiful prayer trails out there, and those trails were totally destroyed. So one day we're going to have new trails for our intercessors, but they'll be around a beautiful pond. And so little by little, we're gonna just keep plugging away at this. But thank you so much for those of you who pray for us, and thank you to those of you who are partners of this ministry. These projects don't happen overnight. They just take time, but wanted to give you a little update so you could see what's going on. And I'll get my drone out there so I can show you some video from the sky of this D7 clearing this area so we can dig a pond for Jesus. Thanks for watching, and I'll keep you posted as we go.